Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast, the Transformers Action Figure Podcast Show. My name is Hex, and we are coming together for episode 234. This is going to be the TFcon LA 2019 edition. They are just showing those things on the panel as far as the new stuff. Sorry, I had to mute the video there. But they're just showing it right now, so we're going to be showing that a little bit later in the show. So hopefully they've got everything posted up so we can look at that. We also have some Hasbro stuff, Takara, and some other third-party stuff that we'll take a look at as well. We do have a Mount Rushmore. It is... I'll let Rick explain the Mount Rushmore once we get the intros done. But also, if you're ever interested in doing a collection spotlight, just however big your collection is or small, take the pictures that are needed to show the collection off. Send them in an email to me at g1extron@gmail.com, and we will show them on the show. All right, let's go ahead and get into intros. Dakota.
Hey, everybody. You can find me everywhere. It's your boy, PrimalSabbath.
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere. Daltonians TFs.
I'm Rick. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And I'm Sportimus. You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
And you can find me G1Extron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1Extron. All right, so first, before we get into our figure of the week that we got in, let's go ahead and get into this Mount Rushmore. And Rick, why don't you explain it?
Sure. It's pretty simple. We wanted to do a top 4 of our Marvel movies that have to deal with the origin stories. So, and we're going as far back as X-Men, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, all that stuff. So as far back as that up until this new one that seems to be getting a lot of chatter, Captain Marvel. So that's
real quick. I'd like to point out, like, Josh is scribbling out like Dolph Lundgren Punisher on his list.
That's actually a good one. I like that one. You guys are you're really gonna like my list, though.
That's good. And so, like, I'd like to kind of elaborate further on that. Is there was a lot of controversy surrounding Captain Marvel. And I think some of it was like, I know after I got through seeing the movie, I was kind of like, overall, like, I thought it was a good movie. Definitely wasn't the best Marvel film out there, standalone or ensemble. Otherwise, I know, haters, send your hate mail to g1hextron@gmail.com. But I mean, it was good. Like, I enjoyed it. Some of the origin stuff didn't quite sit right with me. And Rick, maybe that's kind of like the angle you were going at with this. I don't want to spoil anything, but I know the whole Marvel thing, I was not particularly a fan of. It makes sense. It helped for the story overall, in my opinion, but there was just some stuff there. Maybe we can get into it like whenever we can do a more spoiler heavy, like, talk about it. But anyways,
don't worry, Josh will find a way to earn the hate mail Dakota asked for.
Yeah. So I don't know, Rick, like, yeah. Rick,
what's your list? What's your list, Dakota? We're going.
My list. My list is definitely Captain America: The First Avenger. I've always been a big Cap fan. I've always liked that story. I'm a fan of that kind of World War II era stuff. So that origin story, and like, he's, you know, like, he's the perfect man in comics sort of thing. He's Superman, but he doesn't need the strength or any of that other nonsense. He's the moral compass. Anyways, that's why I've always liked Captain America. So First Avenger, I loved it. Guardians of the Galaxy for sure. That turned out to be like another kind of no-name something, and turned into like a big movie hit. I thought that was great. The first Thor movie, I like my like fiction, like what's the word I'm looking for? The mythology. Yeah, like, I'm just a fan of mythology in general. Greek, Norse, all that stuff. Yeah. It's always really interesting. And finally, like, definitely X-Men, because like that was the second half of what dominated my childhood with Beast Wars. So even though they weren't rocking the blue and gold, I was still super pleased to see Wolverine pop claws for the very first time in that movie. Honorable mention is definitely X-Men First Class because I enjoyed that movie a whole lot as well. I like the new cast, Fassbender and McAvoy, in their respective roles. So.
Cameron, real quick, says Iron Man, Captain America, the First Avenger, Ant-Man, and then Spider-Man. I don't know which Spider-Man he's talking about, but
Probably Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. All right. What you got, Dalton?
All right, so I've got, for my first one, it's going to be Iron Man. It started this whole MCU, just thing that's been going on for 11 years now. I absolutely loved it. It was a pinnacle of what, the movie making at the time, and it's only been getting better. And that was just the starting point. And the casting choice was great, and just the story showing how going from a weapons dealer to more of that philanthropist side of his personality, saying, I'm not going to use these, tools as weapons for mass destruction anymore. I'm going to use this to save people. So that'd be my first one. Captain America, definitely. I agree with you, Dakota. World War II is probably some of the more interesting side of history.
For sure, man.
And he's just got that kind of Mary Sue type of personality where, he's...
Stop.
He does everything.
All right, Dalton's done. Get him out of here. He's done. You are fake news.
No. Like, he's like the perfect person. Like, everyone looks up to him, near the end of it anyways. Starts off this scrawny little guy, still doesn't back down from a fight. I mean, he wants to do everything he can for his country, and he just ends up doing it. So
he's God's perfect American. You're right.
Damn right. Next, I'd say... Deadpool. It was a hell of a fun movie, and just what they showed they could do with that R rating with the character, I absolutely loved it. Last one would probably be Doctor Strange. I don't really know why, but I love that movie.
You favor the master of mystic arts, do you?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
He likes them jazz hands.
All right, what do you got, Ray?
Well, before I start, I wanted to kind of go back to this idea of this strong origin story, and the movies that kind of gave us the feels as far as origins. The Captain Marvel thing, I'm just going to hit it just for a second. I liked it, and in the books, like I'm a huge X-Men fan. I grew up on Marvel, even though I'm reading DC as an adult now. I say adult later in my adult years. Marvel was with me for like the first 35 years, maybe. So that being said, I know a lot about Carol Danvers and Binary and her origin and Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call her. So I'm versed on her. I thought that the movie was good, and I can't wait to see her on the Avengers team. But as far as an origin story and a strong female, I mean, my favorite show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think that origin story is stronger. I'm talking about the television series. I think Aliens with Ripley and Newt, I thought that was super strong. I know it's not Ripley's origin story, but strong female lead, great movie, great scenes. So did Captain Marvel make my list? It didn't, but I like her. That being said, what did make my list? I'm with these guys. Dakota and I almost share the same exact list. Number one's Captain America. There's something about this idea of just this little guy who's, he's already got like courage, and that, he's always going to get up no matter how hard you knock him down. And he just wants to serve his country. I mean, there's something to be said for that, straight and narrow. And by no means is a Boy Scout character my favorite character, but it gave me the feels, and Captain America continues. All the movies continue to give me the feels. So he's my number one. That's First Avenger, number one, as far as the origin stories go. Number two, Iron Man. I think they've done a really good job with Tony Stark, and they had the perfect casting for Tony Stark. And Thought the first movie was pretty strong. I think his cast of characters is also pretty strong. That really adds to the origin of the character. I think having Happy there and Pepper Potts and all that stuff, I think they all really work well together as a cast. Number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. I honestly think that voice that James Gunn has given these movies, along with the soundtrack and all of the little intricacies of this eclectic group of non-heroes, misfits.
Dude,
it really spoke to me.
Touching on the soundtrack real quick, Rick. There were dudes, because whenever the first Guardians came out, I was working in auto parts, so I was around nothing but like 40 and 50 and 60-year-old dudes, and like they were going out and buying the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack and like watching the movie and talking to me about it. But it really bridged like that generation with ours.
The music from that movie did bridge generations and reminded people, or even gave people for the first time a dip into some of that stuff from the older music that maybe some of us already knew. And then last on the list, but X-Men. When X-Men came out, I couldn't believe that we were getting a live action X-Men movie on the big screen. It was nuts to me. I remember sitting outside looking through like a magazine with like the first pictures of the cast and looking at Professor X and Mystique and all those things. I remember that like it was yesterday. Is the movie the best movie? No, but I think they did a pretty good version of what a big screen origin story would be for some of those characters, and Wolverine and Professor X. Those two really stood out to me. And then they just built on it. Again, were they the best movies? Are the movies now better than then? Probably. But as an origin story that kind of stuck with me and gave me the feels, that makes my list.
The thing is, though, man, like it's still, for the most part, going 20 years strong. That's still kind of that same universe. Like we got, for the most part, a completely different cast now, with Dark Phoenix coming out soon, and they're rolling over into more of that Apocalypse and First Class cast. But that's really the only constant since these superhero movie boom, I would say, in the late 90s, early 2000s, has been X-Men. Like it stands a testament, in my opinion.
Yeah, and honestly, if they had the old blue and yellow costumes, I probably would have raised it up on my list.
Dude,
because I got to tell you, when that newest trailer hit for Dark Phoenix, and I saw that they had these costumes. Oh man, automatically, yeah, like I'm wanting to see it like automatically.
Oh, I know, man, I'm pumped.
Anyway,
Kaden, you said Iron Man 3. We're talking about origin stories though, like the best Marvel movie origin stories. So maybe Iron Man 1. Sport.
The Mandarin origin.
Sport, what do you got?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that Marvel movies have been hitting it out of the park in general. This is a tough one to really narrow down to just 4. But if I had to list them, I'd probably go with, first of all, with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I think the second movie was better, but as an origin story, the first one really hit me because even though I enjoyed X-Men, that Spider-Man movie did it for me. I really liked the way they handled the character and the way they explained how he got his abilities and how he struggled with them. I just love that whole story. And the effects were, to this day, I enjoy watching it. I mean,
even something simple like climbing up a wall.
Yeah.
That was revolutionary back then.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy they did that. Yeah.
It's such a visually satisfying movie, and the story was good too. And I will always love that movie. I will always love that movie. Number 2 would probably be Captain America. For the same reasons, I always like the character that, he wants to do good. He wants to be a part of something big. He wants to make the world a better place, and he just doesn't have the physical ability to do it, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly trying to get into the army. He's basically not material for it. Then he gets, I'm not going to go through the whole movie, but he becomes Captain America, and he becomes larger than life for me. And it's like, yeah, this is the dude we want. We need more Captain Americas in this world that just want to make a better the world a better place. And I just loved how they did the whole World War II thing, and they still managed to make it kind of a, you know, like a sci-fi-ish thing with the Tesseract cube thing and Red Skull. I just love the whole thing with that movie.
Can I say one more thing just of Captain America in general? Because
Sure.
at least what three of us already had.
We're a podcast of patriots.
But let's. One of the things that I didn't say that I do think that it resonates for me is, and this is the military in general, is when you fight for your country, you fight for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're male, female, what you look like, color of your skin means nothing. They're fighting
Exactly.
for the country, and
Yeah.
there's something to be said for that. It's very old school, and I like it.
Yep. That's what really pulled me into it as well.
Well, that's like you look at the Howling Commandos in that film, and it was like I felt like there wasn't maybe there wasn't enough drawn in on just how diverse that group was.
Yeah.
But they were like traditionally they were a diverse group, but also like just the way that movie really showed his origins. That was something else, man. You know, like showed how small and scrawny he really was. You know, jumping on the grenade, all that stuff, man. Like it just portrayed.
One thing you have to also know is the fact he's Captain America, and for the movie to be so successful even outside of America, showed that the movie was pretty good. Because usually stuff like that, like I know, like G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, like that's not how they sold that brand, you know, in Europe. So
it's a good point. Hey, Dakota, you said something about jumping on a grenade. Erica and I had this conversation earlier today about what's going to happen in end game. I honestly think it's going to come back to that moment. Is he going to sacrifice himself for it?
Yeah.
It's been his origin story as far back as that first movie, and I think they're going to play on that for sure.
That whole I can do this all day, yeah, and then
I think they will. I think.
But the thing with Captain America is, yes, he's Captain America. Yes, he's all for America, but he's also for the world. He's fighting for everyone. He's fighting to save everybody.
The name.
Yeah, it's true.
I agree. You know, but he goes beyond that. Even he's just he's larger than life, and I just love that about him. And I was never a Captain America fan. That movie made me a fan of Captain America. Yeah. I never cared for that character. I didn't hate him. He just never did it for me until that movie.
You heard it here first. Sportimus hated America prior to Captain America.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Did you finish your list, Sport?
No, I'm halfway through. Sorry.
Right,
that was my fault.
Number 3 is Thor. I loved the first movie, Thor. I know some people don't like it, but I'm a He-Man guy. I'm a Masters of the Universe guy, and that was the closest thing I got to a He-Man type of character. But also, he's flawed. The movie shows that he's growing as a character. He starts off as this, overconfident, arrogant warrior who just thinks he's invincible, and he's better than everybody else. And he learns humility. He learns respect. He learns responsibility. There's a lot of lessons that he learns the hard way, of course, but he learns them, and he regains the worthiness of the hammer. I just love the whole thing where he's an evolving character that is learning, is getting better as the movies progress. And we see that very clearly in the first movie, the direction that they're going to go with it for the following movies. So I love Thor because of that. I love his hammer and all the rest of that goes with it. The visual effects were, to me, great. And it was a movie that I heard some people say was going to flop, and it didn't. So I was very happy to see that it did well. Last but not least is Iron Man. For the same reason, Tony Stark being a very flawed character. He's arrogant. He just wants to make money. He's just like, I'm a business guy, I'm an inventor, and didn't really think about the consequences of his actions and what goes on outside of his own world until we see in the movie that he realizes, I don't like what's going on. I don't like how, the direction my company's going. I got to make a difference. And he's still flawed. I mean, he still makes a lot of mistakes, even through the other movies. But he's another character that's growing and learning and becoming more compassionate and caring and even self-sacrificing. He's willing to sacrifice himself, similar to how Captain America is willing to, at the drop of a hat, just say, "Hey, I'll take the hit."
It's
So
also
those are
something
my
like
four.
to focus a little bit on Iron Man, because it didn't make my list, but only by barely. Like seeing him go into the desert selling some weapons, and then he's off to the next private party or whatever. Like that was seeing him go from that kind of change to, all right, we're not gonna make weapons anymore.
Yeah,
And like all the ridicule he got for it.
It was a real eye opener for him. I mean, he was just doing his thing, and next thing he knows, he gets a rude awakening, basically. So
One other thing I like about the Tony Stark and that origin is you can feel, and this is through all the movies now, you can feel the pressure that Tony puts on his shoulders, even when he's just delivering dialogue, like in this newest trailer. You can feel the pressure that he feels that he has to be the one to solve the problems. And even with his dad, his dad was came before him, so he was always kind of in the footsteps of. So there's something interesting about his origin as well, and I think they do a good job in that first movie of just starting it and then weaving it through the rest of them.
right.
All right. Like you guys said, there's so many great Marvel origin movies. So I had so many more I could put on here, but I figured I'd come out with the best four. Number 4, I've got the Hulk. Not the Ed Norton one, the first one. Was that
really?
Hulk too?
No, I think they just called it Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what was on the 7-Eleven Slurpee cup. So yeah, so that one. Third, I've got the new Fantastic Four. Just another great movie by Marvel. I mean, they just one after another. Just Marvel just puts out hits.
That was Fox, but yeah.
It's a Marvel movie. And third, this classic right here, the Luke Cage played by David Hasselhoff. I mean, just
David Hasselhoff, really?
yeah, man. I think it was a made-for-TV movie. But yeah, I mean, Marvel just coming out with their hits one after another. The original Captain America movie, when he plays dead in front of the road, and then when the lady checks on him, he steals her car. Like,
Is that the one where he wears the helmet, or is that the one from '91? Okay.
Yeah. So and then obviously, you've got probably the best actor because Marvel always hires the top-notch actors, and there's probably no greater actor in our lifetime, and that's going to be Luke Cage, or not Luke Cage, Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. Just a fantastic movie. Again, Marvel with all the hits.
I know what you're doing, but I actually did like Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
Me too.
100%.
Like I forgot all about that one.
I feel like Spirit of Vengeance was the better, but
Both
what do you
of them
mean?
were good to
That
me.
was so much more darker. Like it really fit the character a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh, Cameron's got another great one. Ben Affleck, Daredevil. I mean, that could have easily made my list.
I see what you're doing, Josh. I don't respect it, but I see it.
What? I mean, I'm just saying that, that you can just come out with nothing but hits,
Electra.
So they're all good movies. Was there an Electra movie? I don't think there was.
Yeah,
there
was.
Was an Electra movie?
Yep, Jennifer Garner.
I saw that. Yes. God, how did that not make my list? Jesus.
It's like the best one. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, so. All right, let's go ahead and get into our figure of the week. What do you recommend? Show it off. Dakota, what you got, man?
Man, it's I'm really scraping.
You had people in the chat already mention that as soon as you disappeared, they were like, we can't see his face anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm eating right now, but it's kind of bottom of the barrel scrapes for me this week. Gonna have to say Beast Wars Mutants Icebird.
What's it? We need to see it, Dakota.
I don't have it right here in front of me, but
you're really scraping because
it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm only getting
says it. You know you were.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rick may be familiar with the Mutants line, but if Kabar's in the chat, he's probably just like, yeah, finally, he's doing it. So
yeah, he's
anyways. Yeah. So anyways, that one's it. Overall, like, it's not as bad as I thought it was originally. I think it's interesting how it can have both a bear and a owl mode.
It's a odd combination.
Yeah, no robot.
That's gonna be a small bear or a really large owl.
I think it's a large owl.
Okay, though I guess if you wanted to do one of the two, then this
Who knows? Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Dalton? What do you got?
I got something that I've been wanting to get for years, and thanks to finally getting PayPal credit, I got the X9 Ravage.
Good choice.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
Lieutenant Ravage.
He paid $500 for it, so
No,
the
I
market
didn't.
on eBay.
No, I didn't. Shut up.
$499.99.
No, it was $250.
I thought you were grabbing for that blue elephant again. I was like, you showed that.
No.
Did you put what you got did you open the chest for us? What you got on the inside of the chest?
I have the stock sticker. I'm not going to put any of the stickers on. So the Predacon symbol.
No. Decepticons forever. Come on.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'll probably just put repro labels on the arms. That way I don't have to peel from the sticker sheet.
A $500 figure?
It wasn't $500, so shut up.
Blasphemy. Oh, yeah.
It was half that.
Any clear plastic on it?
Shut up.
I'm not putting repro labels on a $100 figure, let alone.
Forgotten Prime says, he goes, I wish I had the masterpiece version of that. You guys have that, right? I'm just asking. You don't have to show it. The master version of the.
Oh, Shadow Panther?
Yeah.
Not quite the same character, but yeah, like we both got it.
Close enough, right?
Yeah. No, that Ravage he just showed is actually Ravage, like G1
Like
Ravage.
it's G1 Ravage.
Yeah, but Josh wouldn't know that because he doesn't watch Beast Wars. So
That was never released in America, was it? That's a Japanese thing?
Ravage.
No,
Shit.
it was only
Tape.
He turns into a tape.
I don't want to spoil it for he does turn into a tape.
It's 20 years old.
I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, come on, Josh.
What's a tape?
I'm not like, don't tell him the episode either. Make him watch all the way through Beast Wars until he finds it.
I tried to watch Beast Wars. I made it 1.5 episodes. I'm like, I can't do this.
It's worth it.
No excuses.
No, I won't. I just won't ever watch it. All right, what do you got, Rick?
Well, I don't have it up here, but it's back here. Can you guys see the barge? That's my toy of the week.
That little thing?
Yeah. It is fantastic.
That third of a car payment.
Yeah.
It's just a few bucks. That's all.
I put a few little minute videos on Instagram and Twitter, so you can check it out, get a closer look.
They really knocked it out of the park with that thing.
Dude, this thing is crazy. I can't even. There are no words. I try to come up with words, but there are no words for this.
So how long until Unicron?
I do think if you know someone, if you haven't like seen it in person, or find a friend who does have it, you do want to. If you're a toy collector, you just want to. You need to check it out in person just to see what they just cranked out. It's incredible.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
All right, Sport. What do you got?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit more mainstream and more recent. Just today, actually, I found at Target the Leader Jetfire for the Studio Series. I don't know if it's
nice.
But haven't had a chance to open it yet. But I'm not going to combine it with Prime, but I do like the SR-71 plane mode, and I just think it's a cool character. So I'm not getting all the Studio Series stuff, but this guy I really like a lot. So, and he can actually stand up, unlike the original one that falls over.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's my haul.
All right, I got a few things in, and I posted on Instagram about 30 minutes ago. But out of all of them, just looking at them, I knew it was going to be this Mantenna. Just because I love the 4 legs. I know that he's not going to fall off the shelf. So that's
Ever, yeah.
You can't ever take a dive.
I
Yeah.
like them. I like these the additional head with the eyes sticking out. I'd be really careful on these because these seem like you could break them pretty easily with just a small amount of pressure. But
Yeah.
looks good. I haven't opened She-Ra yet, but I do see that we do have some rotation here on the thighs here, Rick. So.
A little bit.
Well, they all have except She-Ra. But one thing to note,
cut.
Mine hasn't shipped yet. I'm still waiting for BTS to actually ship it. But anyway, yeah, but they're slow as anyway. The shield that comes with Grizzlor, I would not put on him because the claws are so sharp that they damage the shield. So yeah, I think it's really for Hordak anyway. So just a side note on that.
Okay, I'll take a look at it when I open this up. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the screen share and get into what's been kind of revealed over the past couple of weeks here.
Yay!
All right, so first off, we got some Hasbro, some Siege stuff. What is that noise? All right, but here we have the MicroMasters, and I had these guys. So let's see, this is an Autobot, and this is an Autobot, and then these two are Decepticons.
Right.
And I used to have these, and the other ones. They're 4-packs, but
nobody likes these molds.
Well, dude, I love them.
They're okay.
I like them.
Be cooler if they had elbows.
Well, they're tiny, man.
Doesn't matter.
One of the Jets has elbows. No excuses.
But it's a Camaro. I mean,
Hashtag not my Camaro.
Little
like a fire.
Yeah.
A little sticker, with Dakota's face. Just put it right here.
That was one of my Dakota memes.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Yeah. You're gonna have to show us the Dakota memes.
We need that. Yeah, that'll be our mascot. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you made it. Oh, okay. I thought you said you made a sticker with Dakota on it.
No,
we need that.
I'm sure I could talk to someone who could make stickers for them.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think I would probably buy an extra set. Put it on.
Repro labels. Yeah.
I just have them printed out like Toy Hack says with the symbols. Just give everyone a whole sheet.
All it is just my face doing one like goofy little smile.
Well, that or the one that Josh did with the lips.
Yep.
Wait, is Dalton showing them?
I'm not showing it. I don't have it right now. I've got to look for it.
All right. Well, anyways, these look a lot like. This is a little different from what the toy actually looked like. But yeah, they look good.
I still like it.
I love the decos.
I love it. Yeah.
Man, I still like my Command Wars Blackjack, but I think this one will go much better.
Yeah.
And that was some additional stuff, just the official images.
I'm glad they did a little bit of retooling, not just doing straight up repaints.
But the real question is, does he become a chest for Combiner?
No, because he never did originally.
Yeah.
Hogwash.
Oh, look at that hotness.
No painted rims.
It's hyperdrive, right?
Dude, no painted rims. Looks like they busted the headlights out of it. No turn signals. This guy's getting like tickets all day.
That should be censored. Yeah.
I went to
It should be.
the car meetup.
Family show.
Early this morning, and this guy pulls his truck off a trailer, this S10, and it's loud and everything. Like he had no tail lights. It was gutted, no headlights.
It's for racing.
Dude, he said, yeah, it runs 7s. And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, there's no way. 7s? There's no way.
Dude, I've seen
And
some
then,
rednecks.
and then he ended up saying, he goes, well, in the 8th mile. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he didn't do anything. But man, like I'm telling you, dude, I've seen some of these Peckerwoods dude put some real work into a busted up S10. Like it's ridiculous.
I like the way that this reflector's looking. So we got to buy 3 of them. That's correct.
Yep. And there's 3 to a case.
That's good that they're 3 to a case.
Yeah.
Dalton, that means when you go to the store, you got to pick one up and hide the other 2, and then keep going for the next 2 weeks.
I think I'm going to talk to someone about getting 3 from a case for me.
I got you.
I had these two, and this little 4-pack, and these were probably my least favorite because they looked kind of dumb. Was it one of them a blue jet?
Is that Huffer? Is this guy Huffer?
No,
this is
That's not who. I'm being a jerk about it.
yeah. You can get an Ironworks out of that.
That'd be cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, I do like the weapon mode better here than the cars.
Well, I'm not going to be doing those weapon modes. I think they
Still should be censored. Yeah.
It's pretty cold in that room.
And there's your barricade.
Now that's more like it.
I love it.
I didn't know you do. You look right here, and you're like,
Look at that translucent plastic.
Jeez, cover him up. He's showing off too much ankle.
It's not the selling point. It fits better than it ever did with Prowl.
And so he's going to have these little scuffs up here. I guess.
Now, is that a new front end, or is that the same front end as Pro?
It's the same.
Okay, it just looks. I guess it just looks better in black.
Are they gonna do smoke screen and?
It looks better when it's not all.
Look at the head sculpt and the weapons.
It looks like a prow head or something.
No, that's a smoke screen head.
Or
Yeah, it looks like smoke screen for sure.
Or one of them.
I'm definitely
the translucent tires.
But look, they painted the rims, and this is where like we were kind of talking about this in the chat. But when they're clear, like what would be tires with like a painted wheel, that like I think that looks so good. Where opposed to clear wheel and clear tires.
Yeah,
well, with Prowl they are painted silver. It's just straight up clear, and it doesn't look good. If they've done clear black or painted the inside of it, kind of like what they did with Cup, I would have been okay with it.
I'll see a clear black and upgrade you to a clear blue.
I agree with both of you. I want to offer a kid's opinion on this. Let me tell you what happened. I bought the new deluxes, which Prowl is a part of, put them all on the table, and we were playing with them. Within 2 minutes, he says, Dada, Prowl is my favorite. I'm like, well, why do you like it? Why is Prowl your favorite? I like those clear wheels because it looks like future.
There we go.
Right out of his mouth. Right.
I guess it looks like he's hovering.
Imagination. I like
anyway,
that. But I mean, like that's why I like this barricade.
Yeah,
that's why I like the barricade. It's just like visually, and of course, like everything's more innocent through the imagination of a child.
Right.
But like I feel like his mind would be even more blown if they were like clear blue.
Oh,
something that really popped.
Like barricade because he loves barricade. He knows him from the movie, and he likes bad guys. But he went straight for Prowl. He's like, please get me Prowl. Can you get me Prowl?
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Lord. Yeah.
See, I've been saying this. I want to get 3 of these and turn 2 of them into Viacons.
Dalton is also a child, so
BBZ is out of the mouth.
I want to. Oh my god! No, I want to turn 2 of them into Viacons. That way, he's got a couple of troopers with him.
All right, and just look at here. Now, Cameron says that these reflectors are pretty hollow in the back, even by Hasbro standards.
Yeah,
that's never something that bothers me.
There was
that's not that bad.
There it is.
I mean, Hound's pretty, or not Hound, Ironhide's pretty hollow in the back too.
I don't really care.
Dude, it's better than him like having hollow on the inside of his legs right there, like impactor head. Like this is
definitely look at it from behind.
I'd rather have it in the back than on the sides or the inside.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I can't wait to get these guys. And with the way they're scaling them, I wonder how they're going to scale with the other deluxes. Because Ironhide is taller than all the other deluxes.
I like the ankles.
Appropriately, yes.
Yeah, a lot of the figures are doing the ankle tilt. So Siege Line has got some nice stuff like that. Action figures.
Now, if they could just work in forward and back, that'd be great.
And for your SDCC exclusive, you're going to get the toy version colors, probably. You think
that'd be cool?
I'd like that.
I think that would be a sell.
I would be thrilled because finally, after 2 years of wanting to hunt down an SDCC piece, I could skip another SDCC.
Well, I'm saying like here. Okay, Hasbro. I hope you're listening, because you're gonna do these in their tune colors, which I absolutely love. Thank you. But for an exclusive, you do them in their toy colors, and you also they come packaged in the mailer style box that the original G1s did.
Now, what if they did that as?
Yeah.
What if they did that as a Pulse exclusive?
Or
Like for their
whatever.
selects.
I'm just saying that.
An exclusive in general.
An exclusive in general. But with the box, like you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money making it a fancy box. Like just make it, like the white, mailer box that it came in, and some foam for Dakota instead of the styrofoam.
I like the styrofoam.
You're not going to trick me. Not that easily.
All right, so this Studio Series Battle Damage for Hasbro is going to be a Target exclusive.
Next.
Dude, Mike's probably going to get a few of these. This actually looks better than the original Studio Series, I think.
Yeah, the first one looks good. I bought the first one. I don't know if I'll double dip on this, but I might. I don't know. I like some of the Studio Series.
You like this mold, Rick?
Yeah, I like it I like both modes. I played with it. I've maybe only transformed it 2 or 3 times. There's a few that I've messed with more, but it's not bad.
It took them 10 years to finally get this design.
Right here.
Yes. Yep.
Isn't that a little weird? Like if I transformed into a tank, the last thing I'd want in the front.
It's an alien tank.
Exactly. It's an alien tank.
Caden says this isn't accurate.
He wants to see where he's going.
I mean, it looks like they just got the colors from the old Voyager, the kind of greenish one.
He's a skater boy.
He said, "See you later, boy."
All right, and your Nemesis Japan exclusive
From 7-Eleven.
I thought this guy had already come out.
It's the upscaled retool that they did.
Oh,
He's like between Leader and Voyager.
I really want the original upscale one.
But they couldn't even line up the windows. How sad is that?
No.
Still can't do it.
Oh, well, is that really how bad it is, or is that just the intern?
No, that's just how the mold is.
Sadly, yeah. They didn't fix that.
I wouldn't pay for that then. They're just going to come out with another one in a year and be like, hey, it's fixed.
Just do the 38 that they just released.
That's even better.
That would make a much better Nemesis Prime. It's already the best Optimus Prime movieverse that there is.
I'm with Dalton.
It's fun to transform as well. Like it's kind of black magic. That new one is kind of black magic. I've done it, maybe transformed it twice. It's crazy.
I'll find out here in about a month.
Dun, dun, dun.
Accordion.
Oh, is it a bunch of accordion?
There's a lot of flaps. A lot of unfolding.
Remember, a single fold is equal to 1 accordion.
That's why I was saying it. Yeah,
1 to 2 accordions.
That's the current exchange rate.
All right, here's a better look at this LeBron James version of the MP10.
Dude, you adding this to the convoy of convoys?
Dude, I sold them all.
I actually wish I didn't get this one.
Dude, they're never gonna let MP10 retire.
No,
they're just gonna shoot that thing into the sun when it's done.
There's even more on the next tab, but
Yep.
I'm like, how is this mold not turned to dust? They're like, hey, let's make some more colors.
Why did it get hit by the decimation?
They probably have extra molds.
Do you think LeBron actually has one like on his nightstand
No.
next to his multivitamins?
Do you think Calvin Johnson has that Megatron on his nightstand? No.
I bet you he does.
The only one he has is that animated repaint.
I'm sure that Calvin Johnson has his. LeBron, no. They need to trade him. Trade him.
How many times has that MP10 been used? Anybody got like a number on it? Where's Cameron? Cameron, how many times that? Like, is it over 20?
let him do the countdown.
Straight to camera. Yeah.
Well, you got to think about all the Dakotas and then the Hasbros.
Let's like for the sake of, I think, sanity, let's not include any reissues, like just straight up reissues.
Yeah, so you got the original Takara and Hasbro. You got 3 Bathing Apes. You got the Nemesis. You got the Shattered Glass. You got the Eva.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. And now, so that's 9 so far. You got this LeBron James.
Year of the Horse. Don't forget Year of the Horse.
Year
That's
of the
10.
Horse. That's
Shattered Glass.
11.
Yeah, Cameron
Shattered
says
Glass.
it's 11. 11 before the sneakers started.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Jeez.
I mean,
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sneakers.
much like LeBron, Prime can't figure out what color he wants to wear either.
Oh, no.
Just changing teams.
Dude,
He's non-committal these days.
so much nonsense.
Talk the middle.
Just wait till Takara ends up doing a Delta Magnus colors too.
He's color fluid. Yeah.
Mike is in the hospital, so you can send him your wishes.
Good thoughts and wishes to him.
Yeah, we just didn't even intro him or anything like that. We've already cast.
We leave,
It's like he's gone.
we leave our sick on the side of the road.
He'll be all right.
A
I'm
little
sure.
fresh air never hurt anybody.
Just puts more chest hair.
We left him outside like it was Bird Box. Just all right, Mike. Don't open your eyes.
Next
Blindfolded him and just pushed him out of the van.
Hey, the next thing you know, Angry Mike show, those traders over on Cybercast.
Yep. It'll be a 2-hour
He's just like,
special.
when you think you have friends.
Here's some two more shoes.
Oh, looks like Hooligan from the Cyberjets.
Who was it? Somebody said there's more MP10s than there are Seekers.
Is this supposed to be like Fire Genrai? Or Burning Genrai or whatever they called them?
Farraguts.
I guess you're right.
Fire Guts, yeah.
That's Quick Strike Prime, and the last one was Chitara Prime.
Sure.
I kind of like that black and green. That actually is a pretty interesting deco.
But not for a freaking Prime,
No,
man. Like,
no.
I feel like there's only 3 good colors you can put on a Prime. That's American flag colors,
This is a Python
Shattered Glass
Patrol.
colors.
Well, they figured
The
this
Nemesis.
thing is
Nemesis.
Yep. Python Patrol. They should have done it with red and
Yeah, that would have been
black.
bad.
And then you got Mike's got his
Tiger Force.
Tiger Force.
should have done a yellow.
He should just get that for Fred.
Again, a total
Yeah.
shoe in.
and repaint
Now,
it.
do they come with the sneakers or?
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
It would be like 3 times more the price then.
not if you buy them from China.
That's true.
No. All right, getting into some third party. Here's one of their exclusive by Make Toys, G2 Starscream. Who said
I
they're
need
getting
this.
You are.
I need this. Yeah.
I'm
Sport
gonna get this.
And Dalton, just keep your eye on Chosen Prime's website come Monday, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
You better get on eBay, boys. These are selling out like hotcakes.
Because I missed out on that G2 Jazz, and I'm kicking myself for it.
I feel like that was the last exclusive at a TFcon that sold out.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm finally out of all. I used to get all of them years ago, and I don't get any now. But
Yeah.
I did get some. I got those Rodimus. All the different
the
Rodimus.
MMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got like 4 of those. It feels like I have 4. Way too many.
Yeah, 4 too many.
Dude, is he trying to cross his arms? Who took that picture?
Haters
Shame on
gonna
you.
hate. Yeah.
Yeah, that or he's
Square
punching
up.
his palm. Yeah.
It's an earthquake. Whoa! Stop it, Rumble.
Ow, my foot.
Well, they should have
Oh, there we
came
go.
with the little tank to attach here.
Dude, just a big like orange foam block. Like that's all it would have been.
Yeah.
It's neat, man. Like I don't know.
I like the deco.
Me too.
It's cool.
Cameron said, keep an eye on the Chosen Prime's Facebook page.
Yeah, that's what Dakota just.
Let me finish. They said they would announce when they will post the G2 Star Screams if any survive.
Do you know there's going to be plenty left? Like,
Yeah.
word on the streets, it's, yeah, you're good. I don't know. Like, I like this on the classic Seeker mold. It's a unique enough deco. I think it's interesting, but
I think they said this is painted. I thought I read that the wings are painted.
more than likely, yeah.
I like that purple.
Yeah. That burnt orange looks really good.
Now are they going to come out with the G2 Ramjet with the purple and teal and black?
Ooh.
Josh, do
That's
you
the
have
best
the?
colors.
God, I hope so.
I don't want to get too far ahead, but do you have the Wild Rider?
No, I didn't take because we've looked at pictures of it before.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it was Toy Dojo put it up for order. I figured we would go ahead and.
Okay,
just
so
let people know that.
go. If you
Yeah,
want to get the G2 Wild Rider.
Yep, I ordered mine. So
All right, here's some from the dealer room. TFcon. Which one? This is the is this one the Planet X one?
yes. No, I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not sure.
I know it's this is the one where it's like you can have similar to what MMC's doing, but it looks like they're doing it in the same release where you can opt for IDW or G1. You can see the IDW wings off in the back over there.
Okay, camera says yes, Planet X with the G1 upgrade kit.
Okay, so it's an upgrade kit?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And then BVC says MMC. I'm gonna have to go with Cameron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I
MMC is
think-
doing 2 separate releases.
Yeah.
And check this out, a Minerva.
Who's making that?
Fans
Fans
hobby.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
that's an early prototype, so they're requesting
Sounds
feedback
good.
and all that.
You mean
Finally.
this isn't final?
No, sir. By
Oh, okay.
far.
I always thought Minerva was in a few different gray shades.
You know what this means? That
Nightbeat.
Hasbro the car probably coming out.
I hope so. Good.
Probably
That's
next
what I
year
would
for the
see.
next line.
I think Fans Hobby for
Yeah,
that.
it'll be about a
Do you-
year or two from now.
I would absolutely take another Classics Nightbeat. That's one of my favorite
me
characters,
too.
man. I love the detective
Me too.
aspect.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah.
Love the color palette too.
Yep.
Totally.
Oh man, it'd be cool if we got like a one shot comic to go with it, or at least in the current run, just like a month of issues solving a
Just
mystery.
Yeah, that'd be
just
awesome.
have as noir style, just all grayscale.
That's cool too. Like I mean, I dig it.
That'll
I dig
work.
it all. I love
Cameron's
this
saying
stuff.
that some people are upset that that they reversed the transformation where the front of the car are her legs instead of the back.
Yeah, it looks like if everything doesn't
Hmm.
line up perfectly, the front end could take some. You know what I mean? Like right down the middle. I'm looking at it and I'm worried. But it is a Minerva.
I don't think it looks bad. I don't.
Yeah, I mean
see
it
what
looks
the
all
big
right.
deal is.
It's okay to
Too
be-
early to tell.
Yeah.
I like what you guys said though. It means Hasbro might do it. I'm all for that.
That's
More
just
Dead
the,
Source stuff.
yeah, the upgrade stuff. Cameron says they want tune accurate. That is their problem. That's my problem too. I want tune accurate.
It's the only way to get it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll just wait for Hasbro the car. Because we got to get those Headmaster Juniors to go with the rest of the Headmasters and get the Autobot Target Masters, man.
So we need those. Yeah, totally.
I know it's just a rumor at this point, but with that Ape Face and Snapdragon floating around, I'm sure we're going to end up getting the Headmaster Juniors and Double Target Masters next year.
Yeah, so I figured they would probably trickle in over next couple years. So there's your size scale.
Any of you guys have Power Baser?
I wish.
Okay, I didn't know.
I don't know which one to get. I like the black one.
Now this I do want to get. The Star Saber looks great.
Oh, the Planet X.
Yeah.
They, man.
Okay.
This does kind of surprise me coming out of them because I have not really particularly cared for their IDW endeavor in not Overlord, Tesaurus, but
Yeah.
this is pretty cool looking.
Hey Cameron,
we need to
rate
have Barrett about a drop test.
Hey Cameron, rate Power Baser for me, like 1 to 10. How do you like it?
I bet he gives it a 9.
But yeah, man, this is a really good job on an IDW Star Saver. Like I hope they put this kind of love and detail going forward into whatever other IDW or like Milne design, I should say, characters they're going for. Because this is awesome. I was about to pick up another MP, and then I'm seeing this, and I'm like, well, maybe I don't need the MP.
Rick, just to let you know, the regular colors Power Baser, the first version, it does not have a rotating bumper for his belly, the front bumper. The black one and the purple one, they modified it to where you can fold the bumper down, give him a more cleaner look. So hopefully they'll reissue the red one. I know that they will, and hopefully they'll also add that. So wait for that to get reissued. They'll improve it.
That's cool. I see Cameron drop some knowledge on us too.
Yeah, what's up, David? And Cameron says Power Baser takes some learning, getting it locked in for combined mode. If you don't get it, 6 to 7. If you do figure it out, 8 of 10 or 8 or 9. And I believe these are Iron Factory.
Yeah, the little cliff jumper.
Man, I wonder how little that guy is. Like, if that's supposed to be legend scale, that's going to be a tiny clip jump.
Says their warpath.
I don't know what size that is either.
Probably just standard
they're-
legends.
They're Iron Factory, so they're
Right. I know they're all legends like scale, but like okay, so it looks like maybe legends size as well.
Yeah.
Look, there's you a dragon, so you can have like a baby
That's
for
not
your.
much. That's
big-
not
There
much.
you go.
I can't wait for that JX one though, man.
Oh man.
All right, awesome, Cameron. Because I think they're we'll take a look at them before we take a look at the action figures. That Soundwave looks clean,
Mm-hmm.
and you got both modes here. So
Dude, it's as many years as I've been saying I wish they would upscale their stuff. It's a good thing Iron Factory doesn't, because like that's all I'd be buying would be like the
dude,
upscaled Iron Factory
I
stuff.
love the design of Iron Factory stuff. Their Bruticus is the best as far as design
Yeah,
wise goes.
that did look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Iron
Soundwave
Factory
truck
and
mode.
Magic Square are the two leading companies for these things.
Oh, that truck mode on Soundwave. That is. I mean, it's cool, but it's just so weird.
Like a battering ram type vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Or like an army transport, something like that. Kind of like what he was in
Like
the comics.
like a SWAT team.
Yeah, like an APC.
Yeah,
Like that vehicle and Aliens.
yeah.
So you can get that, Dakota. It can be a little baby.
How about I tell you what, you buy it for me, I'll keep it.
I'm not buying you any of that stuff.
I'm
No,
not
there's your
gonna-
answer.
Dude, Josh is like, I'm not going to contribute to your decisions.
You'll just sell it in 3 months anyway.
Ooh.
Now, is this supposed to
don't-
be Ultra Maximus, or is this? Who is this?
His name is
Ultra-
Ultra
it's-
Magnus.
Yeah, but it looks like how he looked whenever he got the armor upgrade on top of his armor upgrade at the end of More Than Meets the Eye.
Talk about the Matrix of Leadership.
Nope. Talking about they gave him some add-ons.
Final Battle Ultra Magnus. Cameron said. There's your Harambe.
That's the one then. Dude, I'll be honest, man. I'm feeling so fatigued on this Optimal Optimus design. You know, like really at this point, the only thing I'll get excited for is if they just do. Someone announces an MP scale to go with the JX
Watch
Dragon.
GX do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
they
they can do
will.
it too,
You know
but
they
like that's
will.
gonna be a big figure. Like
Mhm.
it's like I think for it to scale with everything else, it'd be like 43 to 45 centimeters tall or something like that. And I mean, like, give it to me. I'm ready for it. My body is ready.
You feel like Oprah's in the China factory, just pointing to all the third party companies, and you get Optimal Optimus, and you get
Dude, it really is. Like, it's just like between Hasbro and Perfect Effect, now Iron Factory, Transart before that. I'm just over Optimal Optimus. Like, I got the Hasbro one. Leave me alone.
there's Decepticon face combiner.
The Tarn Combiner, comprised of all the other combiner or DJD.
I'm probably never going to combine them. I just like to have them out like on my desk where the DJD can be with me all day. That's all I
Do you
want.
see? Do you see all the people breaking their Tarns trying to get them into combined mode?
Tarn it?
Let's,
I didn't even know the others. Are the others out?
I think so.
What? I
No.
got them on pre-order. None of them
Just
is
final
shipped.
production pictures.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Nothing else is shipped except for the first one.
My bad.
So you lied to us, Dalton.
No, you can still get them into combined mode. You just can't combine them with anybody.
Silly rabbits.
what's the purpose?
Tricks
They got
are for
them.
kids.
They got them sausage paws breaking all their toys.
See, me, man,
Sausage
I would
paws.
totally have them combined. Like, I think that's the draw to it is that they combine into a Tarn, a multicolored Tarn. But like the MMC DJD guys, like that's where it's at.
When are they going to finish? I feel like that's been
Oh.
a 10-year. They're getting
I
like Planet
know.
X.
I know, man, but it's like we know they're
Goes out
coming.
next month.
Which one's releasing?
Nickel and the pet.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
So
I need that Megatron.
we just need the two
Yeah.
big guys after that.
And
Good.
let's see, which company's doing this one?
Zeta?
Is it the Zeta?
No, or is it? Yeah, I think that is Zeta.
It's the one where there's no parts forming to it. I believe. Is that correct?
Isn't DX9 or one of them doing that? No parts forming.
Ocular Max is doing the one that doesn't have any parts forming, but this
Okay.
looks like Zeta.
They all look the same to me.
Yep.
Same here.
Yep.
Sorry,
Like
guys.
you've seen so many companies make Bruticus that they just start running together.
Yeah.
I feel the same about just like Omega Supreme at this point too.
Well,
I'm
this
just
is the one that's
Supreme
already
now.
released, but Cameron said that this is just shown with these leg and knee upgrades, and I was like, okay, that looks
Good
weird to me.
night.
Like it looks like their legs are too long and out of proportion of the rest of their torso now.
Yeah.
Okay, Cameron said, yeah, it's a tuned deco of Zeta Bruticus.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Bruticus.
Yeah, but those legs looked way too long for that.
Yeah.
He's got legs. He knows how to use them.
Man, I bet I can see that thing falling backwards, falling forwards.
Seriously, man.
I
This
like
better
the
be
way
like
he
the
was.
Titus Ratchets.
It's like the Mutombo Guardian.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that upgrade. That just looks
Yeah, Titan class is where it's at.
I don't know. That DX9 has me tempted. I'm sorry. I like it.
Aztec Superior.
Catering to those KOs.
I am 3P all the way.
PP?
3P.
He said also ankle tilts. What do we have here?
I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Like, I don't
Okay,
know if
well,
anything's
this-
new or.
This is the double evil.
Yeah, and it's huge. So
I know.
this is-
I was
wow.
looking at this like this was like an Iron Factory one, but then I
No,
was like,
those primes are the Lewin primes.
Those are the Lewin
Those-
ones? Yeah, I
So
got
what
you.
is these
3
things
foot
like?
tall, $400. Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, is that all?
It's literally the most unnecessary KO that collectors feel inclined to buy.
Yeah.
It blows me away. Don't get it twisted. Someone came out with a 4 foot tall masterpiece Dinobot. I'm the first one putting my money on it.
You're gonna get a
But
car seat for it
it's
too, aren't you?
silly. Dude, I'm gonna take that thing everywhere. I'm gonna put little cigarettes in his hands and like have him hold him out the window.
He's gonna go to the carpool lane. Yep, put him in the passenger seat.
Just gonna like carry him around on my back like little Yoda. Look at that O face.
Was that supposed to be like a Fortress Maximus blot?
I don't know what any of this stuff is, man. I'd like some context on
neither.
these.
Yeah, this is a weird table.
Dude, they look like one of your Star Wars things, Josh. That little fella.
He's kind of skinny.
Yeah.
Anorexic Prime.
It's a sideways shot. There you go.
I like that packaging.
Yeah, that kind of Diaclone style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. They really did put a lot of love into the Delta.
I like how
I'd
they're
say
doing
more
the,
so than the G2 Starscream.
I do like the packaging they're going for on the G2 stuff. That clamshell that looks like the old card back.
This one
Yeah.
I also need that blue one. I need that blue one.
Rather than they're doing the G2 Inferno.
See, the thing is, like, usually these minimum runs, like, very seldom are they even as little as 3,000 anymore. So I feel like there's going to be ample stock. It's like there's still plenty of those X-Transbots G2 breakdowns.
So who's,
Yeah, Colton, it's the Delta Magnus by Make Toys.
when's that going to be available? Well, who's going to have that actually?
Chosen Prime.
Chosen
Okay.
Prime.
TCP.
Yeah, this is the Chosen Prime
Okay.
little booth that we're looking at now.
Yeah, the Starscream and the Delta were Chosen Prime.
Oh, I like that packaging too. The G2 packaging.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
a triangular clamshell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that's dope.
Packs.
I really wish XTB would have done that, but I'm kind of glad they didn't. I like the breakdown homage to the Action Master breakdown, and like the Fans Project homage to the original. So
There's your G2 Inferno.
I didn't even know there was a G2 Inferno.
Me neither.
It looks the exact same as Inferno.
I
Dalton,
think
what
the
are you
reds were
doing?
different. He's got that like water squirter.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, missile launchers and water squirters were big in G2.
No, I know that. It's just like I feel like that's such a cheap cop out of a con exclusive.
The camera says, yeah, the only difference was the logo and it had a squirt gun.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at this thing is just
That's too much, man. That's so much weight. Josh,
Yeah.
your shelves would fall off of the walls.
Your detox would shatter, Dakota.
It couldn't even get the
put
thing
this
in
guy on
there.
the same shelf as a full Fans Toys Dinobot squad.
Dude, watch your house sink like a foot and a half. Just on that one side.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't have it fitted on there, correctly, but
Right.
Either way,
Get
no
the
thanks.
idea though. The thing's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
too
it's
big.
the idea. But yeah, that's too much stuff on it, man. For me.
The thing is, it's not too much unlike the Takara Legends, and like that's something I do like looking back kind of regret getting rid of because that was just a great fun piece.
I still need to combine that. There's so many things I haven't even transformed.
Dude, that's
Knowing
fine.
the Transformers community, if you were making third party toys, why would you show that? If the chess piece isn't locked in, I just don't understand why you would show it like that.
I wonder
would never
if-
show
I would
I
get
wonder if,
some
like-
sticky tack and like just at least make it stick on there.
Yeah, well, that's the
Something.
thing. Like, I can't help but wonder, like, maybe because if I'm not mistaken, TFcon staff, they're the ones that put that stuff in those cases and things like that, like the prototypes.
So kind of like interns.
Kinda, but like you think they would at least take some better care of some of that stuff, but yeah, who knows?
That looks great.
Maybe it came loose.
Look at this though. So this has got to be Planet X, right?
It is.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still living in that game.
Dude, that's the thing. Like
They
they're
took
still
the
knocking
game
it out.
offline, but they still live in that game.
That's commitment.
Dude, there's so many holes filled, or not that aren't filled, I should say. So many holes left, and like they're the only ones that are going to fill them at this point.
There's their metallic swoop.
They finished this, right? At least the Dinobots, right?
Yeah, I think they're
Dinobots
just
are-
doing them again in more metallic deco.
They finally finished. That game came out like early 2000.
the Dinobots have been done since like 14 or 15, I think.
Yeah.
The game is so old that Dalton used to run home from junior high to play it. Yeah.
Oh no, I was a junior in high school when it came out.
Okay, I'm 3 years off. I was trying to be real exaggerating, but I was only 3 years off. That's how sad it is.
Wow.
So I feel like if Takara hadn't announced their Star Convoy a month or so ago, I would be a little more excited for the MC Star Convoy. But if I know like I'm about to get a Takara one, it's like nice try, MMC, I guess.
Hang on. BVZ says, I have raised a family since that game came out.
Yeah.
Our kids are all grown up now.
God, this is dumb.
This is for you, Dalton. That's your generation. The Bill King stuff, right?
This is so dumb on this mold, though. One vehicle mode for representing an entire combiner.
Yeah, man. Like Fans Project is doing everything except what they need to do.
This is good right here.
This, yeah, man. This has me pumped.
Did we lose Dakota? Or
I think we did. I thought I was losing you guys.
I was like, hopefully it's not me. So.
Hey, what am I looking at, Dalton?
This is Pyro using,
Core. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
and it comes with a Verity Carlo.
I love
Dollar Tree exclusive.
No,
I love Steel Core. Don't get me wrong, but man, talk about
the Pyro is
back when
what
that
I'm all
game
over.
was made. I feel like Steel Core was also 10 years ago.
It was.
It was, yeah.
I like Steel Core. Don't get me
They're
wrong.
gonna milk that mold. But
Rip Dakota, we lost another one.
I think his Ethernet cable came unplugged again. More Prime One Studios stuff. Yay!
Is that's 3A?
Oh, 3A, whatever. They all look the same.
Prime Studios just does.
Nope. There he goes.
that juice.
He'll be back.
Oh, there's our guzzle. I'm actually looking forward to this little guy. If you want a Generations guzzle and want something IDW, there you go.
What the hell is that little thing?
It's a little Cybertronian tank.
All right.
Okay.
It's just got to be a cannon with treads. That's a tank on Cybertron.
An H tank?
Was this
It's a turtle tank. Yeah, Braun.
Well, that's interesting.
Braun's got his little power drill. You see that? Little battery on the bottom.
Anyways, real quick, can we? I don't know if we can go back to the Pyro and the Verity Carlo. Rick, are you in on that?
I like Steel Core, but maybe.
I think I'm in on it. Like, I feel like
Like
they're
the
doing
mold.
everything with Steel Core. They're doing everything with Steel Core except what they should be doing, and like that's like Sentinel Maximus. But I think I'll go in on that Pyro. I got to see the robot mode.
Is it an exclusive to like some con, or how do you get it?
I doubt it. I'm sure somebody will have it up. Seems like Dojo and Ages 3 and up are the ones that get it.
Rip Dakota has died. R.I.P.
Now he's resurrected.
Did someone put him in the knick-knack ground? No one watched Pet Cemetery.
Nope.
No.
What you talking about? Oh, you talking about church? What you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Dalton?
Here's MS.
This I'm on board for.
Oh, is this another 7-Eleven Prime?
No, that's the Ultra Magnus version from that Prime that they did that Rick and I have.
Oh, he looks 7-Eleven at the crotch place.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a 7-Eleven Prime. Yeah, repro labels. There you go.
If you want it to be, yeah.
I'm good with my regular Prime.
Well, I want this so bad.
Oh, it's MS. Are they going to repaint this sucker 15 times?
Oh man,
You know
I
they
hope not.
are.
I hope not, because I really like that figure. Really
they
like
are.
that figure.
There's gonna be a Nemesis one. You watch.
I feel like everybody
Shatterglass,
really
I'm
likes
oh,
that
yeah.
figure
Get it.
until MP44 drops.
No,
I don't
I'm
know,
really
man.
happy with
It's-
it. I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice somewhere between toy and tune. It feels good.
It does.
Why has he got the number 52?
Look at that little baby Matrix.
Why is he like the number 52?
That's,
I don't
yeah,
know that you
No
got me
idea.
on.
It's a hidden
conspiracy.
Easter egg. Don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at them sweet dance moves.
People
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know how.
Josh, if you go back between this one and the other one fast enough, he'll be dancing.
Yeah. Flip it around. Yeah. Superfly magnet. Yeah.
Uppercut.
That's good.
Shuriken.
Good knee gun.
Oh, he's very articulated.
Yeah, he's a fun toy.
Inverted thrust. Yeah. What? We can't go through pictures of a figure without thrust pose.
It's mandatory.
The tip of the crotch has to meet at least like the crest of the forehead.
You got like some Marilyn Manson stuff going on.
Uh-huh.
Does he have like bullets or something or cracks in his?
Yeah, those are optional pieces.
Okay.
Put in.
No, that's just from handling it.
No, it's not a NECA toy.
Oh,
No.
called you out, NECA. Come fight
No,
us.
it'd just be a pile of dust if it was.
That's true.
That could get you a good watch minute though.
NECA, I bet y'all won't hit a well-respected individual. I almost forgot what show I was on.
Yeah, well respected. Okay.
What?
This is coming out in April, I believe.
And here's Rick's favorite, Hot Soldiers.
They have the worst quality.
Hot so.
Look at them little bitty arms, man. Like in proportion to everything else. Yeah.
BVZ has an update. It says someone is selling a TFcon Big Toy Starscream for $270 on eBay already.
Oh, is that all?
That's nonsense. That's the thing, man. People are gonna buy that stuff. Like, I guarantee you, people bought the like the people that got their stuff early yesterday. They were able to sell that on eBay for like top dollar because people were afraid that like it's gonna sell out. Like, man, exclusive hasn't sold out since 2016 BotCon.
Found out who it is. We can call him out live.
G2 Jazz gone.
I ain't gonna call nobody out for capitalizing on dumb fans.
Oh God.
That's
I'd do
true.
the same. Yeah.
I only do that with figures that are like 20 years old that I had to keep mint for 20 years. They pay
don't
me
have-
for that.
They
If
don't
it's
have to buy
brand
it.
new,
If they buy it, it's
just-
their choice.
it just doesn't feel like good community.
Primal Selfish Productions striking again.
But yes,
Big
totally.
Bad Toy Swamp, yeah.
Let's see. Here we go.
Toy Swamp. That's still the best name ever.
All right, this is pictures for the slide.
Yep, here's the slideshow.
All right.
Yeah.
And 3A's doing Prime too, huh?
Banana
Of course
Force.
they are. Bruh. Who is this?
It's Banana Force. Come on, man.
Whose
New
mans
company,
is
who
this?
dis?
Who dis?
Banana Force. They put their web address on there. You'll find out. Shell.
Shale. Why don't you pick a card, Shale?
I find that appealing.
Right here, metal.
I
I've never. How can you just come out with your first figure and you're already calling it your premium line? You don't even have a basic line yet.
So basically, titanium's all over again.
right. I also feel like this is a no transform.
Yeah.
Cool to see RID 01 getting some love.
Yeah.
But Dakota,
Yeah, okay. It's
Oh,
100% no transform.
You can take his pants off, Dakota.
Yeah, this thing definitely is not
Exactly.
transforming.
Yeah. Take his pants off.
Every time I go to Dakota's house, why you always have this guy with pants off, Dakota?
I love that they put movable design. What? What does that even mean? People are just
Because someone's already got point of joint.
movable design.
Point of joint. I forgot about that one.
Like everybody else is doing Prime, so we're gonna do RID Prime.
Robot intensify system.
Ridiculous.
I find it strange how he has the Omega Prime like ears, quote unquote, on the sides of his head instead of like the RID Prime. I don't know. That's just an odd design choice.
Look, a new one coming. What is that?
Well, the Ultra Magnus.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Little teaser. All right.
At least-
new age, new age or new age, whatever you want.
I already
I feel like
got
there's a
this.
space there, so
Done.
All right, new age. All right. Alex saying it.
H2 Monero.
Hey,
Rick
it's jazz.
Don't
Man,
need it. Already got.
Aren't these
downbeat.
legend size?
Third
Yes,
party
they are.
companies
Per scale?
Yep.
have just stopped caring about names.
Downbeat. I'm done. I was already out.
New Age has its own scale compared to the other legends,
Eh.
but it still looks good to me. I just won't pay for it.
Yeah, I will not be buying.
They're like 30
Well,
bucks a
that
piece.
stepper.
I was gonna say I like how they're just like not gonna have you guessing for a stepper. Wonder if he
it's
could really
Ricochet.
do that like handstand pose.
He's
Look at how far down that paint tempo is.
Yeah, I know. That's bad on the
Ugh.
door.
I hope that's just a bad Photoshop.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. You're talking
Yeah,
about
the
down here.
flame.
Yeah, dude.
I just now saw it.
Good catch.
And then of course,
Oh,
Locked On
yeah.
2012 custom class.
Which is based on the alternator.
Oh yeah, it could just be alternator. I'm
The
thinking of.
worst.
No, it was both.
kind
It's both.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the custom class? I didn't do that year, but I heard it was. This would be the worst kind of nostalgia because I heard.
Yeah, I
that
heard
really
that
bad
was a
experience.
nightmare class. Yeah, like with the springs and the pins. I heard it was just
Yeah.
awful.
E and Cosmos.
Look at all them little fellas just a running.
Little chubby cousins running around.
Rick, that's
This-
me and you at the next get together.
Exactly. That was us on the way to the barbecue table for sure.
That Prowl does get a lot of love, though.
It looks nice.
I like this one.
He said Prowl's already out, and then
Yeah.
those look pretty nice for the
Look at
van.
that Amber Lance and that van.
Somebody
They call him
ambulance.
okay, Miller. My eyes weren't focusing all that well, and Miller looked like Hitler.
Oh, you ain't right, bro.
They were both into science, so they,
Yeah, there we go. We'll just go with that.
Here's your non-F little upgrades.
This is for the Siege Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, it's like
How they're doing Shockwave 1, 2. Huh?
all right.
I salute you.
I like that.
removable missile too. Okay.
Ooh, gotta have
Little
that.
jetpack's cute.
Yeah.
It's on Prime too. That's cool.
These are kind of neat if they would come out like nowish.
Yeah, well,
If they come out like a year from now, not so much. But now
I think he works pretty quick because I want to say he casts all of his own stuff.
That's cool.
we knew about this Iron Factory. We're looking at now.
I love that metallic blue.
That looks good. Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite one there.
and they know how to post it.
That's going to release date soon.
Soon. Oh my
I just-
goodness.
See.
That's the thing. I feel like Iron Factory
Project has been telling us about the rest of their headmasters for years.
I feel like Iron Factory is really taking a note from us and like shows like ours where they like we criticize release dates because they're never met. So Iron Factory's like, you know what? They can't criticize us if we don't give them a date.
Soon.
Soon.
I like that. That looked good. And all the photographs, the poses were really simple and good. Love it.
Oh, look at it's a different look.
It's awesome.
So you get two different, looks for it. I like that. It's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice toy.
It is.
Painted rims all over the place.
That color just pops. Love it.
Ooh.
I like those colors.
There's your bits. There's your bit stream.
All right, Colton, let her rip.
Mhm.
I really like these. These are cool.
I'm probably gonna have to pick these guys up.
Oh, the runs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I got to get the runs.
Eat my tacos, they'll give you the runs.
I bet they will.
Use some skid marks.
From peeling out, of course.
What else?
Hey, boy, you want to watch me hot break the sports car? Hey, Shell, you like going fast with the top down?
And these are all the ones that we've already looked at. They're on display already. We've looked at for a while.
We saw these back in October. I don't know if we really did, but it'd be funny if we did.
I'm sure we did.
No, we've seen them before.
That guy's got a hole in his chest.
Merrick. He's got a garbage disposal in his chest.
They're all torture devices. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Of some sort.
Oh well, darn it! It's his voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
He can talk you to death.
Sounds a bit pretentious, they say. What do you say?
Yeah, that or he'll just take your TCOG.
That's a good looking hound.
Yeah.
Optics Hunter. Goodness.
Kind of messy in car mode, but okay.
Well, all the other people
oh,
took to the
heck.
something dog names.
Bruh, G1 Hex Ranch channel coming at you 2020.
Dude, I like this one.
The wheeljack looks pretty good.
Josh, how much you pay them to get part of your name put in there?
The X
Yeah,
range.
you should
Yeah.
sue. Yeah.
Of course, he has to have 6 different pairs of hands.
I'm still trying to win my lawsuit against Mastermind Creations.
One at a time, right? Yeah.
Oh, and it's back here. It's got the Iron Factory there. That's interesting.
That's cool. There's the cliff jumper.
It's neat that he comes with a little bazooka.
What is that supposed to be, like an old Mini Cooper or something?
I think so. I mean, look at his name.
Oh, okay.
Little tongue-in-cheek thing.
That Soundwave looks clean.
Yeah. I feel like you just put a funnel on the front of that truck and you get yourself a little Soundwave train.
You could have Astro Train pull. There's Dakota's favorite.
Yeah, these legends are just taking off like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could collect them for, 40 years and not run out of space, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like what a lot of people are kind of looking at too. I know that's
I
something
mean,
like
It makes sense.
once I'm
Yeah.
done with the Masterpiece Beast Wars game, like there's not going to be a whole lot of space left. I'm going to have to cut some stuff out, or cut some stuff and go to a smaller scale. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Largest single Iron Factory item ever.
What, the Primal?
No, this
City Commander Final Battle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the Ultra Maximus Magnus, or whatever they called him at the end of the books.
Oh, and he comes with what's the dude's name? That he came with the United version. Little white with green.
Yeah.
Minimus Ambus. Yeah.
Sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Dude, it'd
Sounds
be
like a
neat
spell.
because like the guns that are those side guns, like I want to say Swerve piloted one of them. He was just like riding in it, just shooting the guns or whatever. Is pretty neat. I think Rewind was in the other.
This is what Dakota's into now, though.
Side guns.
That's my new. This is my new passion.
HTB Toyz. Oh, those
legs.
Yeah, they're making the upgrade knee and ankle for. Look
Look at them bell bottoms.
That looks weird.
Is it for the DX9 or for the?
That looks like
What was it?
DX9 because you can tell by the pelvis.
What was the other one? Or it could be for the
Toys.
Weijing.
Bell bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
What? Available for
Oh, he
sale.
said it's the Mech Fans toy. Omega.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah,
Bro,
was
you
it
gotta buy it on
something
Etsy?
dragon.
Come on, man. What are you doing? You can also buy my girlfriend's like toilet
Earring.
jewelry.
Her earring.
Toilet jewelry.
Yeah, man, they go get like old busted out toilets and start chipping away at porcelain, making little seahorses and whatever.
Got G1 missiles, turning them into rings and earrings and shit.
I ain't trying to dog on this dude's hustle, but bro,
No.
don't just be like
Like,
found exclusively on Etsy.
Never said that HTB Toys a small guy making parts in his own home.
That's cool. But
He could,
Debbie's got some really cool faces here. He had the grumpy cat face, and now he's got the, what do you call this one?
I said O face.
The
We
big
saw that
O
earlier.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm not trying to dog on this dude, but like, say you can find it on eBay or like a domain website. Like, do you pay like what $7 a year for one of those?
Just do it on their Facebook page.
That too, man. Here's our
There's your
boy
boys.
though, JX. Represent. Oh yeah. So this is the test shot, which we kind of speculated that the silver bits are die cast, but there's no way to know for sure. But all the plastic is just it's kind of molded in that first shot black color, and confirmation of, I'm sure a cryotech, but we're getting the fire and the ice breathing effects, so he can do both like he did in the show. Also baller shot caller, and this robot mode.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I never would have thought I would be getting two masterpiece Megatrons in the same year. Never would have thought.
This isn't a masterpiece Megatron, though.
This has me pumped. You're right. It's
100%
masterpiece scaled. And looks like
3 different mouths.
the new face sculpts.
Yeah, like so much better than those CG renders did.
Yeah,
And you
man.
get the little car mode.
Yeah, it's interesting they did this, but I mean, I'm glad it's included for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If you got the space for the engineering, might as well.
Right?
Or we got Zeta. What is this?
Train bots?
Moonwalker?
Yeah, this can't be
They doing Raiden?
Raiden. No, it can't be.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, man. I mean, but
yeah,
I can
that's
see
that
where you would
little.
confuse
That's the
it.
little blue and yellow engine.
I can see where you confuse it because all of G1 was just a bunch of blocks. Boring stuff. Regular, like, rectangle shapes.
Oh, great! I'm gonna have to get a third-party MP scaled thing with my love of trains.
We got you, Dalton.
Yeah.
They're calling you out exclusively. They're like, bet you won't.
You know you want this.
That's pretty cool. I want to see what that turns out to look like.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
They're making a Predaking as well. I mean, might as well everybody else is. So.
Sure.
Yeah, just
Enjoy the party.
They're first ones to do an actual MP.
that's
Predicting.
fair.
The rest are all chug scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
They're pretty big, though. I mean, the two I have are taking up a significant amount of space.
Yeah, man, I've always felt Predaking was like towering, like very similar to Devastator.
He was the
I feel like
biggest
he was supposed to
fighter.
tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is? Well, okay. I do have to fit him in my house, but fit the barge. So I guess I could fit Predator.
There we go. There's your argument for the other night, Dakota.
I think Zeta announced Predaking specifically to screw with Toy World due to their history.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right,
Mhm.
This thing is transformed.
That
Right?
looks pretty clean.
Yeah. That's
They got the
dude. That's
doors
what
right.
That's what the MPM should have been.
Yeah.
I feel
Change
like
your mind. There it is.
9 times, yeah, man. Like up until this point, 99% of the time, Takara has always come out superior. But on these movie designs, these third-party companies are killing them, and I say that with a heavy heart.
Well, as far as aesthetics, until it gets in hand, you don't know. It might fall apart on you. Who knows?
That's fair too, I guess, but still.
Where's that Bruticus from earlier?
Yeah.
I always judge a robot by the aesthetics and not the content of its character.
That's right. That's all that matters. We're
Does it look
superficial,
cool? Great.
shallow.
How well can it pull off an A stance? Oh, it can. That's all I need it for.
I like those vehicle modes too. Those look nice.
Yeah.
You gotta have that purple on swindle.
Yep.
I dig it. You can never have enough purple and stuff.
I wonder what Derek J. Wyatt feels about these. He'll probably like the Ocular Max version better.
All right, Fans Toys. What we got here?
Fans Toys.
We've seen like little mock-ups of him combined before, haven't we?
I believe so.
I don't know.
I can't remember if we have or not.
Oh, okay, dude, I was about to say like, didn't this just get fully released? But that's the Zeta one that just came out.
Correct.
It kind of runs together. This might be the first time we're seeing this one combined.
Yeah.
They're doing it Toon style.
Okay, yeah, this is the first. Okay, Cam says, yeah, this is the first time we're seeing install.
Hmm.
Looks
It looks good.
yeah.
God, I hope they don't drag me into this. I've been over Superion for a while.
Oh,
Also, they can do the faceplate and the mouth.
I like it. Go on faceplate.
It looks like the chest
Zeta did that
chest
too.
is different too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can go with the little wings or without.
Man, I would go straight up Studio Ox.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like the Studio Ox looks the better.
because this would the head reminds me too much of Comptron. So
Yeah.
I've got to have them, switched up like that.
I'll keep the mouth plate and then have the wings folded out. There you go.
That looks awesome.
Man, if Fans Toys would have done G2 Stunticons, they could have that could have potentially been my first Fans Toys experience, but now X Transbots is out there. And
They hooked you.
100%.
Those first two are really good. I mean, I don't need the G2 version, but those two molds, I love those molds.
No, yeah, I love the breakdown.
too.
Like, I can't
God,
wait to get the
dude.
Wild Rider.
I
Like
love
I'm
it.
looking forward
Man.
to it.
And I
Yeah.
love Fans Toys, so I'm in
Mhm.
trouble. I'm just in trouble. I'm probably going to have more Minosaurs sitting around.
The
Minnesota.
menacing amount of Minosaurs.
Yes.
Yes.
The one-armed Minosaur.
Who will win?
Superion or
The one-armed
Metasaur.
It's the one-armed Minotaur.
You decide.
Or what was it?
Vote now.
Well, we'll be back in a moment, and like no time passes by because it's in the same video.
find out soon now.
Right now.
Cameron says
After we run this intro again.
the lower legs can have the cars on either the front or the back. I like that.
That's cool.
Me too. That's a good idea.
I feel like the XTB one will be like that too. Like I
I
can't
don't know.
see.
Just
Yeah.
smash them right on there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Combine. Perfect.
Okay, so there you can see the cars on the front there, and then the one at the back. Oh, and the chest plate you can see it's changed too.
That's cool.
Just a toy and tune.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
With the
awesome.
face.
Done.
I think I'd have the XTB
Take
and
my
robots and have this and combine. This is nice.
You could probably like at that point put the DX9s in vehicle mode because I feel like the DX9s have like great looking vehicle modes, but to me the X Transbots have just great robot modes, like for
Great.
scale and all that.
Yeah, very true.
It's
Yeah.
the scale is just what gets me on
Same
the
here.
XTB and Fans Toys.
Mhm.
No, Dakota's not dead. He's alive. Again, I mean, I love the because the toy is so small and kind of lame. But I would go cartoon again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, I like the shoulders on the toy style.
Yeah,
Me too.
I do too. I like the shoulders a lot better.
I think it competes too much with the head, though. Like the reason I like the other one is that head and the chest, and there's nothing competing with the head up top. You definitely see the cartoon like right away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Colton, you're getting kind of weird now. Smoky.
Smoky.
Wonder if one of them's named Bandit.
That's funny,
That'd be awesome.
dude. This just has me more.
With the other one, you got
pumped
Goose, Maverick, Iceman.
This
Yeah.
just has
Oh
me
man.
more pumped
Yeah.
for the X Transbots.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Drag strip. Like, I know we're looking at Fans Toy stuff, but like, I could really care less about Fans Toys. But it has me hyped for my next G2 endeavor.
Oh yeah, the black Formula One with the blue and purple checkered flag.
Yes, G2. That is correct.
Yeah, as opposed to the yellow one. Yeah,
Right. That PP
I just think it
yellow.
looks better.
Oh, I like
The
that.
little man's
Dude,
inside.
when are these coming out? Was anybody at TFcon in the chat? Did they say put any
2027.
dates?
2027.
Yeah.
Knowing Fans
Just
Toys, yeah.
curious.
I think
They'll be done by then.
K1 said that they were at TFcon, so maybe they can answer for us.
It'd be cool if it was all this year. Like I could put my Minosaur together this year from Fans Toys and X Transbots.
Yeah, XTB is also including a little man in there too.
Hey, I got that. I got the Motormaster on pre-order for sure. When is Dead End coming out for X Transbots? Anybody?
Oh, that
Is Dead End next? I thought Drag Strip was next.
Dead Ends next.
Dead End's next, but I haven't heard a
okay.
date. That there's no pre-orders that I've seen.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to my red Dead End then.
Are we
My-
still in
my-
Chinese New
Your
Year?
red or dead end.
Yeah, my cherry red Dead End.
God, yeah, I can't wait to get these. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
2 Minosaurs.
Me
I'm gonna have
too.
two shells with 2 different sets of Stunnicons.
Yeah.
What do they call
Oh, I
it? Yeah,
see it.
Bandit. Sure
Yeah.
enough.
Cam says last time I heard a word on Dead End is he's coming out in August 2018 at the same time.
Wow.
Or maybe it means 2019.
So that means September, October. I should get my G2 repaint of him
Maybe.
Okay.
because it's what usually a month or two after they announce the G2 repaint.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And you know, dead end's the saddest boy of the bunch.
I don't know that. I just know I want a Masterpiece G2 Minosaur.
He's like, these are my boys.
Yeah.
That Boardmaster, I like the head a lot. It's clean look.
Another King of the Hill style shot.
Just hopefully
Dang
the
it, Bobby.
transformation on Motormaster's not going to just be like an upscale diesel.
Oh God, no!
But if it is, I'm going to send mine to Josh for sure.
Just out of spite, I hope it is.
Get him to put a 3-hour review up of this guy.
Now, are these cars going to split in half to form the arms?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
Looks like it.
yeah. We saw it in the combined mode. Look at that warpath, man.
Blam! Zow!
He looks good.
Kablam.
Oh, Lord.
I like my War Dog, but I'm still getting this.
They named him after a
Toyz.
hotel. They call him Sheridan.
Yeah.
That's cutie patootie.
Probably just naming him after the tank.
Diecast tank treads.
Kids.
Then the turret.
Little Dakota's gonna be on his hardwood floors, just scraping up.
Oh, scraping off that varnish.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Dude, I got carpet.
All over.
I got carpet in the collection room, and wouldn't be the first time I tore some carpet up. With
Yeah.
toys, of course.
That Braun bot mode, that head looks pretty good.
Definitely better than, was it Final Victory?
I
With
like
those
the proportions.
big spinners.
Yeah.
That's a lot of translucent. Is all that gonna be translucent?
So he is the tallest. Good. He has to be. Okay.
I wonder if they'll give him the little mask from was Voice Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got a couple of different faces. It looks like. See, he's got his big smile there, and then a little more serious look.
XTB made a beachcomber, didn't they?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Arcos. Yeah. But this
I
was a
wasn't
better
sure.
one.
no.
I wasn't sure when we
Another-
were.
Ooh,
Fans
Pretty
Toys
nice.
is killing my
The
wallet.
train.
Ooh. We'll see
No,
this
Rick,
in a
it's-
few years.
I
It's
love
fine.
that
You'll be
train.
Rick. You'll be
The
you'll be
name.
70. You'll be 73 by the time all this stuff comes out. So
Yeah, but we still haven't even
The
gotten.
name.
We still haven't even gotten Blitzwing.
old Thomas.
I finally got it. Now I can die happy.
Oh, great mode.
It'd be even cool if it was Tommy.
Bop 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 bop.
Tommy, little face
Dude.
on the front of it.
That train mode looks good.
If Repro Labels doesn't come out with just a big old sticker to put on the front, that's like
Just
his little
Astro
face.
Train's face.
No, man, like just
I
the
wonder how
weird,
big this is going to be.
the weird Thomas
What
face.
was that, Rick?
I wonder how big this one's going to be.
Oh, and that
Masterpiece.
the shuttle mode looks great too. Man, all
Yeah, very, very toy.
Yeah,
Dude,
but this is a lot better than Chigger.
you know how we always say there's one mode that sacrifices and triple changers? I'm not seeing it on this
The
one.
shuttle, 100%
these
the
look-
shuttle
these
stack.
look-
Well,
So
that's how it was
good.
supposed to look, though.
That's not how a shuttle looks.
The flaps by
the
The
thing
Astro
is-
Train shuttle look.
the figure's name is Thomas. The train mode's going to be perfect, guys.
Yeah. The shuttle is definitely what lacks here.
But it's passable. I mean, that's not too bad.
Okay.
It looks pretty good.
It's accurate for the character.
Yeah,
Hang on.
Yeah.
Go look
A fan's toy is
Hey,
great.
Hey, Dakota,
I
from
don't
the back-
collect fans' toys, and I'm loving this.
You know, sometimes you see them from the back, you're like, damn, they look good from the back.
Oh, and it
This
comes with
one's really
track.
good from the back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, you could use the track as a flight stand.
That's
Oh,
clever.
like
Interesting.
The top of the roller coaster. I like it.
Oh,
Dude.
nice. So you can get the chest out like that, and a couple different faces.
That's cool.
Yep.
I think my faith in Fans Toys has been restored.
Dude,
I think I got my first Fans Toys figure right here.
I refuse.
No, man, some of their stuff is really good, but there's a lot of YouTubers out there.
There you go.
I'm telling you, man, they got some. It's not.
There's a
Oh,
size.
is that the MP Galvatron that we've been waiting for?
That's the
That's Sovereign.
That's sovereign.
I love the way that Galvatron looks, though.
He's awesome, and the Quietus is just as good. I love that Quietus.
Yeah, I've grown to like him a lot.
You can't use the fake names with me. I don't know.
Cyclonus.
Cyclonus.
I'm
They
with
both
you,
look
Josh.
great.
All rabbit ears.
You could do that years ago when there was only like about a dozen third-party toys, and I could follow you. Now, there's no way.
Mm-hmm. So is there any indication of how long this will be out?
2020,
Probably before their Blitzwing.
year of the train.
Yeah.
Where's our Galvatron? I believe going to be announced before June, right? It's June or July that I have.
It's the end of July.
Yeah.
Planet X. So we looked at this already.
Yeah.
This one's in color.
It's interesting what they're doing with those wings.
That's a nice touch.
I think I pre-ordered the MMC one. There's MMC is doing this too, right? Like 2 versions.
Yeah, they're doing a Continuum and IDW.
I feel like I've had those on pre-order for a while.
Well, they've been
They went
announced
up
for a
minute.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish MMC would just drop Ocular Max and put all their production focuses on
Reformatted.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Was this one of those cat videos?
Back to the game.
I just don't feel like Ocular Max is giving them the payoff that they're looking for. Where reformatted,
I love their Azalea.
You can almost never go wrong.
That Saltus is coming out. Springer.
Hey, that's me.
Salty, yeah.
I gotta send you guys the photo I did.
We all know that bots are the best.
Get out. Leave. Go. Voting you off the island.
So we can see a little bit of band as far as articulation with him.
I hope we get a. Oh, there we go. It read my mind.
God. Look at that.
Oh, I like how they did the math for you. So
Oh, I never knew.
Me neither.
Fans Hobby. We've seen this already.
You could mess with his ears.
Yeah. Says, "Ask you shall receive on Victory, Leo."
Look at them feet.
So still, okay, still working on that.
Yeah, they're trying to get some more fan involvement.
Yeah, feedback and all that. Yeah.
Make it cartoon accurate. There you go.
I'm still an avid defender. They should only take information from people who put money down.
I don't disagree with that.
I don't disagree with that either.
Because you can have somebody like me who isn't going to buy it come up in there and be like, no, they're telling you all wrong. Yeah.
Micro dinosaur.
Oh, there's the Armada. That's cool.
Give it hollow pieces. Yeah.
What the heck is this thing?
It's the Armada.
Yeah.
You're getting Jetfire and Overload. And he's going to have leg articulation in super mode.
Again, though, dude, like
Oh my
Takara's
God.
already making it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I want to
just can't-
see. I want to see what they look like side by side. I minded up with both.
Is Takara making it in masterpiece form?
Well, and also Takara's doing a retool. They're not like kind of.
No.
Here's your update.
The Armada is all new.
They've
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've seen that, but they're not doing all the combined stuff though.
You don't know that.
Well,
They're doing the super mode, so it's very possible that you will see combined mode.
all right.
Okay.
Moving on to this Mastermind Creations. Here's the crowdfund thing. Goal of 800, and they're at 452. 4 days left.
Yeah,
They'll never make it. Yeah,
Not gonna
It's-
happen.
they've even
Uh,
extended that thing, and it still didn't make it.
yeah. I hate to see that happen, but yeah, it's
It's
just
a shame. It's just not.
They waited too late. They needed to do it when the fiction was around and going strong.
People just need to
fair.
stop being scared and put down the money for it.
That's also true.
I'm just
Poor
telling
ass
you
Transformers
what they needed
fans.
to do to be successful.
Well, the thing is that the big deal is they're afraid of it being non-refundable. It's only non-refundable if it's fully funded. If it's not fully funded, the money will go right back to
I
you.
feel like with Transformers fans, they're
the
scared
deposit,
that they
yeah.
have to commit to a buy.
You don't have to.
Transformers is like the broke robots of the robot collecting world.
So I think
I thought
these
that was
slides
Autobot.
are just stills of the showing off the engineering.
Yeah, this is all still CG renders, but
Well, the
it's a
other
shame,
ones,
dude. It's like this, in my opinion, stomps Warden into the dirt.
Mhm.
So it's a bummer that that's not going to be made.
All right, we've seen all those.
That comes
So the-
with nickel and the pet.
I gotta
That's
hurry
not
up and
the-
get that
that's not the-
pre-ordered.
That's not the bonus piece. There was a special piece if you pre-ordered before December 15th that you'll get, but I don't think they've showed that off yet.
And then here's the Ocular Max.
You get to the chopper.
And it's got all the little pieces included in the figures.
Mm-hmm.
No parts form.
That's how I want to see combiners go forward, especially like Masterpiece. What's
If they
supposed to
can
be
pull it off,
Masterpiece.
yeah.
I feel like if Ocular Max gets it done, there would be no reason why Takara engineers couldn't
But
make it happen.
it goes to
If they already haven't.
if it hinders the way it looks in robot or alt mode, then I don't want it.
Same here.
I want the best robot and alt mode and combined mode as possible. Because you're trying to combine the things and like you gotta you gotta sacrifice a little here and there. Like I don't want that. All right, Letter Cameron. Yeah, he's got his little hoof.
Little Tozy.
I'll find some colored images of Brawl.
It looks nice. It's hard to mess up on Brawl. It's probably the easiest one to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
It's got a little
vortex. It's hard.
They're going
Well,
for
it's-
that tune colors right out the gate.
Both of the feet are hoofs,
Yeah.
and I feel
Yeah.
I feel like Toon colors is the smart thing to go for too.
And then that would be your GIF of the combination.
Kitty.
All right.
Oh,
That's
the
a-
cage.
That's a good figure, that Jaguar.
Oh,
It
Dalton's
comes with
got
the
one
little
of
key.
those.
Yep. Because it's from that episode.
Oh, that's the one we looked at earlier too.
Solaris Promenade.
So my phone screen is cracked, so I can't see where the R meets, and so it looks like an N.
I mean, even with it not correct, I can see
So little rubber tires and treads.
Nice.
That is nice.
The cab just looks really weird. I mean, even the original one looked a little bit better.
Super deformed cab. Let's put a diaper on it, and Josh might like it.
Diaper.
Is that it? Is that it? Yep, that's it. So, let's see. Go to that. All right, and we can pretty much speed through the rest of this. But here's your Machine Robo nose figure.
Loco, yeah.
Now, this is one train I will not be getting. Sorry. Out of the
Really?
GoBots.
He's pretty good.
We don't care about GoBots.
It's Machine Robo.
Look, we don't care about your like lower tier stuff.
The great value Transformers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, GoBots mean nothing to me.
Yeah, we're Transformers and Star Wars up in here, man.
Even though the GoBots came out first.
You mean Beast
I-
Wars?
yep.
Hey, Toyz.
Yeah.
These are the 3 3/4 inch ones. You're also going to be getting a Black Canary and a Reverse Flash now. So there you go, Rick. Got a little bit of fishnets in there.
I do like that. A little bit.
And this is these are the ones that are supposed to be based off the Injustice game. So they've got several figures. They look really nice for 3 3/4 inch.
He looks flashy.
I see what you did there.
All right, and here's your newest wave of Avengers.
Shout out to
Are these,
Toyz.
are these already out, or they're getting ready to come out?
Getting ready.
Okay.
So you got Ronin, Citizen V, Captain America, another one,
Looks like the spacesuit that he had on in the trailer.
and then Living Laser, Nighthawk, Hercules,
Living laser. Oh my god.
Hercules.
Ebony Man or Maw.
Ebony Maw.
I thought I said Ebony Man. And have you not already got this Thanos Collect and Connect?
No, this one's got like the full-on armor. It's some kind of spoilerish.
Well, yeah, probably.
Little-
I don't know.
little
I
bit.
dig it. Even if
I love
it isn't,
man.
like I
Dude, that
like
looks
them.
awesome. Look at
Yes,
that.
I like them all dressed up, anyways. Like
Me
in the
too.
beginning of the movie.
Yeah, with the helmet. Yep. I mean, I know he doesn't need it, but it still looks cool. So
Yeah.
whatever.
The gold looks
Not
good.
even
And here's your Diamond Select. Here's your what do you call them? Marvel Select figures. Your Ant-Man and Wasp. Oh, you get little miniatures. That they need to reduce their packaging for these smaller figures. Like I get
Yeah.
and Hulk and stuff, but their packages are way too big.
You know what this reminds me of? The Toys R Us Prowl. The masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
All that packaging just for this little figure and a gun. And a gun.
It's perfect for collectors. They have so much space.
He's got two stands. not
Especially if
just
they're
one.
only buying Hasbro Masterpiece.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First thing I do when I get my Marvel Legends is take them out of the box. Throw the box away.
Dalton, is that you
What?
making that noise? You know,
Is it? Maybe my shirt's rubbing against my mic.
Man, take that poncho off.
poncho.
I had to
Oh,
switch
you get a-
headsets so I could get my phone charging.
Okay. Little bitty many things. I look at these and I still think the Marvel Legends ones look
Yeah.
better. And don't they come with a regular face too?
Yeah, Marvel Legends look good. These two Marvel Legends look really good. She looks good on a flight stand, which it doesn't come with, but can't be perfect.
These are the Marvel Select ones. I'm saying, don't the Legends?
No, yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, no, I was agreeing with you and saying, yeah, they're much better.
Yeah, she should come with a flight stand since she can fly. I don't know when these companies are gonna start taking notes on that.
Yeah, they don't want to sell product.
We'll pay an extra whatever $5 extra, you know.
Yeah.
All right, and I think more. Here's more Marvel Select.
Star Force.
I'll probably go see this next week.
I will be out in front of the theaters with my picket with my poster.
You're gonna you just hold up Green Lantern. I mean, if you think about, well, I won't go there, but yeah, I think Green Lantern came first.
Dude, Josh is he's gonna go up to the kiosk and he's gonna say, I want tickets for Captain Marvel, the real Captain Marvel, the man Captain
Whatever
Marvel.
stamp comes out, I'm going to say I need one for Captain Marvel, the real one. Zam!
The man.
When does that come out? Pretty soon.
Sure. These are BBTS exclusive, so if you've been collecting the Muppets, anyone?
Animal.
Dude, I've been waiting so
Oh,
long.
look, there's your MP Bumblebee.
Hey, there it is.
I do like the Muppets, but I don't collect the Muppets.
Yeah.
Dude, Muppets Life didn't choose, or I didn't choose a Muppets Life. The Muppets Life chose me.
Exactly.
Here's a 6-inch. This is Icon Heroes. So the NECA, they're making some, but they're more the Migos style with the clothes, and so these are Icon Heroes where they're more regular style. I just don't know about these faces.
Yeah, they don't do my boys justice.
I wouldn't even want Daniel. I just want Johnny Lawrence.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I am so team Johnny Lawrence, man.
Oh yeah, when that trailer came out, I'm like, oh my, that new trailer, Jesus.
Somebody made a video, or I forget what it was. Somebody made something to where they were like, look, everyone wants to make Johnny Lawrence look like he's the bully, but Daniel's the one that went and provoked him every single time. Like out there on the beach, goes out there and starts pushing on him and stuff like that. Johnny had to retaliate. He had to defend himself. He's in the bathroom just minding his own business. Daniel's messing with him, you know, just every single time. And then in the new Cobra Kai series, Daniel's obviously the bully.
I mean, yeah.
That's from my perspective. That's the way I look at it. Johnny Lawrence just trying to do his thing, you know.
It's my wife and I both saw that trailer. We were like, I would watch that like right now, like binge the whole thing. We love the first season.
Oh,
Second season is Dueling Dojos, dude. I'm sorry, I'm ready to watch that like right this second.
I'd just buy a 2-pack of this Johnny Lawrence, like one with that, and then I want his
the skeleton.
Skeleton costume.
Yeah.
That was my nephew's first Halloween costume, was the skeleton costume. A few months old. I like the little badges and the Cobra Con back there. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Have any of you guys, and you guys in the chat as well, bought any of the Icon Hero stuff? How's the quality on this? You get 3 different faces. I would probably go with this face. This one looks a little weird. It's like he just tasted something sour. Like he took the whole package of warheads and put them in his mouth.
Ooh.
It's the only way to eat the warheads. S8 Figure Arts. Wow, another Iron Man.
Wow, I'm
Didn't see that
surprised.
coming. Yeah.
Although it is pretty.
I have this one. I
5 a.m.
have the Hot Toys one.
A company that makes more than one Iron Man. Thank you.
Go Saints, mon ami.
It's the Drew Brees edition.
This is a repaint of what, the Mark IV or something?
No, this is the SH figure art by Tamashii Nation. Yeah.
What was this? They called it Marvel Now or something like that.
And this is for Dakota. More SH figure arts.
Green Goku.
Green Goku.
Oh, just what I always wanted. He sold out, I think.
And he also can turn into Hellboy Green Goku. Or Two-Face.
Hydro Man.
Two-Face Green Goku.
Yes.
He's beating up Sonic Goku. Jeez.
Oh, and now he's got a Final Fantasy sword.
That's a Link Goku.
That's a Cloud Goku.
Either or. It can work both ways.
He's stealing Masters of the Universe Cyclone's gimmick right there.
Yep, right there. Are you a god? Yeah.
Also, SH figure arts. Yeah, that's not a bad Yoda face.
Serious I am.
It's a pretty nice Yoda. So this is that 6-inch scale. So it's a lot better than the Black Series one we got. Yeah, this Yoda is really nice. Look at that too.
He has a place to relax. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, so you get a couple different. That way, you know, have
Sit and all that
yeah.
stuff. Fire
That's the way to do it right there. Hasbro better come out with one like this for the Black Series, the prequel Yoda.
Oh,
Take some notes.
Yeah, if it's Black Series, you have to buy 3 to make this one. You won't get an ultimate version, I promise.
Just make it one of those big deluxe one where it's like
That's what it should be.
or something.
Yeah,
Come out
definitely.
with this seat thing. Don't make it some exclusive that I gotta go track the sucker down, man.
The
I hate
first
that.
one comes in this chair. The second one comes on a log. I mean, you're going to have to buy 3 of them before it's over. I'm just telling you.
Don't forget the little hover chair from
Yeah,
Attack of the
yeah.
Clones.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
third one. You'll have to buy them 4 times for sure.
All right, these are just new updated images of this wave of Super 7 figures. They said that the colors that they, like something up with the lighting or something, the colors that they weren't right and didn't represent the way they were truly going to look. So they've updated it. So this is what they're going to look like.
Already have it pre-ordered.
I still have to put mine in. When's this one in? When's this pre-order?
The end of this month.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not going to pre-order these. I think it's interesting, but I don't want to do any backtracking with the other ones. I just like that Skeletor though so much.
Yeah. Yep.
If I could only get just one, it would be that Skeletor.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
I might have to throw one of you guys some money to add that. I just like the Skeletor though. All right, your PowerCon exclusives. Luckily, I'm not gonna have to buy any, so that's nice. But yeah, so with the little dolls.
Ain't she pretty?
Which one is she?
That's what, She-Ra?
Starburst.
Starburst. Okay.
Yeah, and then like this, whenever they come out with this stuff, you know, that's like kind of off. Like I don't care about it.
Is he translucent? Yeah, he is.
Dalton.
Is this from an
No.
episode, or are they just making stuff up this time?
This is made up. This is like what if he were in the slime pit, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha.
See that?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then there's your little 3-pack, which that doesn't go with the Club Gray School stuff, so I don't. That's why I don't need it.
I don't know what that is. Snake Man and some guy.
Yeah, that's an easy pass. But the one below it,
Slamurai is his name, and then Snake Troopers. Yeah, this wrapping paper that looks cool, dude. Can you imagine, like, just a kid just opening that? Like, you don't even open your presents right away because you're looking at everything.
I want all my gifts wrapped in that paper.
Yep. I frame that.
And here is by Star Ace. You might be thinking, oh, okay, now we're looking at 1/6 scale stuff. No. This is that highly demanded 1/8 scale.
Oh, God.
For all 3 fans who want it.
the Supergirl has me tempted, I'll admit.
I quit
But I
watching.
won't.
I think I've quit watching Arrow, Flash, Legends, and Supergirl. All those CW.
It's Legends hasn't come back this year, right? Legends, so they haven't come back this year. Not yet. I mean, I'm assuming they will, but
She's flying.
I still
Believe it or
watch.
not.
I still watch Flash. I think I'm maybe like 4 episodes behind on Arrow, but still watch Flash every week.
I gave up on Arrow.
I finally caught up. I skipped a whole season and then just binged it when all the shows were repeats and stuff.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just coming out with all these like CW. I don't like CWs.
I don't know if there's a market for the collectibles. I think people watch some of the shows, but I don't know if there's a market for those particular collectibles,
On 1/8 scale.
especially 1/8 scale.
Yeah, that's odd.
Here's a 1/6 scale. This is my 3-0. It's just Ultraman.
It's a very modern version, I guess, right?
Yeah, it looks good. It says anime version. I don't remember Ultraman looking like this, so. It's pretty poseable.
Yeah, definitely. Good poses.
Okay, so there's original design there. All right, and by Asmus Toyz, if that's how you say it, 1/6 scale. This Devil May Cry. I've never played a Devil May Cry game.
I played the first 2 or 3. Is
You like them? What kind of games are they?
I feel like they're dated games.
Yeah, this is Devil May Cry 5,
Jesus.
which is, I believe, a new game they're coming out with, but
Kind of button masher. Kind of the.
well, they EA finally updated Anthem to where it would stop crashing my PlayStation and I could get new missions.
Dude, I want to play Anthem so bad, but I heard it was just riddled with all that EA BS, and I'm ultimately glad I didn't get it as soon as I did. So I may wait around for another 6 months, wait for them to like truly fix the game, and then go in on it. But that's sad, man. That sucks. I had such high hopes for that game.
It crashed my PlayStation twice.
Yikes.
To where I couldn't even turn it off. I had to unplug it from the wall.
No, I've never even heard of that happening. Is this the first game that's done that?
It's the only game that I've ever had that happen. And
People
then
are
it
talking about
got
like
to a point to where it it wouldn't give me any new missions because it said like you need to go complete this mission, and I'm like, all right, I completed it, and it would say you completed this. Here's your XP. Here's all your like loot and stuff. And then whenever I would get back to like the little area to where I would pick up new missions, it's like, all right, you just need to complete this mission. I'm like, I've done that. So I ended up doing that mission like 20 times, and to where I was like, dude, it's crashing. It's not giving me new missions. It's buggy all over the place. You try to play with friends, like people keep getting disconnected. But they went through a lot of patches to where there's still some of the little characters that they're like, hey, you need to go talk to this person, but it doesn't give you the prompt to talk to them. So like it's still got some bugs, but they fixed, I guess, so far, to where it is playable at least now.
That's the thing, man. Like that game was already delayed by a lot.
Like almost a year.
Dude, and they still couldn't fix. Man, like it sucks, dude, because that's what I wanted and expected the Destiny killer to be, and I feel like it still has that potential, just not right now. They put out an unfinished product, and that's gonna hurt them. And I hate to see that, man, because like the concept looks so cool. The beta was so cool, or not the beta, the demo rather that they showed at E3 2 years ago. Everything was so freaking cool.
This, by the way, is my sideshow.
It's like a comic book version of Red Skull, I guess.
All I know is Gearbox, they teased something that indicated a Borderlands 3, which if they're just yanking our chain again, then I'm serious. I better not say it because I'll end up in jail. I'm gonna find you, Gearbox.
It's got some poofy pants. All right.
Like his grumpy face too.
Yeah. I am not happy.
That smiling face, though.
Yeah.
And there's all the little stuff that you get there. So, all right, a little bit of a little long one there. Yeah, like almost about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but did have the the TFcon stuff to kind of cover. Wanted to share that, a few other little things. So let's go ahead and sign out. Tell people where they can find you, and we'll be on in a couple weeks.
You can find me everywhere at PrimalSabbath.
I'm everywhere. I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonius TFs.
I'm Rick. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And I'm Andrew. You can find me here on YouTube as Sportivus and on Twitter as Sportivus Prime.
And you can find me, G1Xtron, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook pages, the G1Xtron. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys later. Peace.